Hi everyone, this is Teacher Rothel, and today I will be discussing about quartiles, deciles, and percentiles, concepts, interpretation, and steps on how to solve them. Quartiles are values or points that divide the array into four equal parts. Thus, Q1, read as first quartile, is the value below which 25% of the values fall. This is also equivalent to 25th percentile. Q2, read as second quartile, is the value below which 50% of the values fall. Q2 or second quartile is equivalent to 50th percentile or the median. Q3, read as third quartile, is the value below which 75% of the values fall. On the other hand, interquartile range is the distance between the 25th and 75th percentiles. How to solve for quartiles? The quartile is solved through the use of a position locator formula, I multiplied by n plus 1 divided by 4. The denominator is 4 because we are solving for the quartiles. The first thing that we have to do is to arrange the scores in ascending order or from lowest to highest. Suppose we have the data representing the scores of the 6 students in an exam. These scores are 5, 9, 7, 4, 6, 3. When arranged in ascending order, these scores become 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Then, we look for the position of the third quartile. So we substitute the different data on the formula. The I is 3 because we are looking for the third quartile. The N is the number of observations or scores, and 1 is constant. And 4 is also constant where we are looking for quartiles. 6 plus 1 is 7 multiplied by 3, that's 21, divided by 4, that becomes 5.25. This 5.25 tells us that the third quartile is somewhere between the 5th and the 6th observations or scores. That is between scores 7 and 9. In particular, it is 25% of the distance between them. So, the third quartile is calculated as the following. Third quartile is equal to 7. 7 is the score in the 5th position. You add 7 to 0.25, which is multiplied to the difference of 9 and 7. Why 9 and 7? Because 5.25th position is found between the scores 7 and 9. So we subtract 7 from 9, that becomes 2, and 2 is multiplied to 0.25, then the resulting answer is 0.5. You add 0.5 to 7, that becomes 7.5, which is the value of the third quartile. The third quartile is the value below which 75% of the values fall. To interpret the result of this example, this means 75% of the values fall under or is less than the score of 7.5. That is how we solve for quartiles. Now we go to deciles. Deciles are values or points that divide the array into 10 equal parts. Thus, D1, or read as first decile, is the value below which 10% of the values fall. D2 is read as second decile, is the value below which 20% of the values fall. D2 or second decile is equivalent to percentile 20 or 20th percentile. And D9 is read as ninth decile, which is the value below which 90% of the values fall. D9 or 9th decile is equivalent to 90th percentile. How to solve for deciles? Again, we make use of position locator formula I multiplied to n plus 1 divided by 10. This time, the denominator is 10 because we're looking for deciles. Now, we have the given scores of 6 students in an exam. These scores are 5, 7, 4, 9, 6, and 3. First, we arrange the scores in ascending order from lowest to highest. These scores become 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Now, we are looking for the position of 8th decile. So we substitute in the position location or position locator formula. I is multiplied by n plus 1 divided by 10. So our I is 8 because we're looking for 8th decile. And n is 6 because we have 6 scores. And 1 is constant and then 10 for the denominator. 6 plus 1 is 7 times 8, that becomes 56, divided by 10, that becomes 5.6. This 5.6 tells us that the 8th decile is somewhat or somewhere between 5th and 6th observations or scores. That is, between the scores 7 and 9. In particular, it is 60% of the distance between them. So, the 8th decile is calculated as the following. 5th position value is 7 plus 0.6, multiplied it by 9 minus 7, which is 2. So 0.6 times 2 is 1.2. You add it to 7, that becomes 8.2. So our 8th decile is 8.2. So 8th decile is the value below which 80% of the values fall. This means 80% of the values fall under or is less than the score of 8.2. That is how we solve for deciles. Now we go to percentiles. Percentiles are values or points that divide a set of observations in an array into 100 equal parts. Thus, P1 is read as first percentile, and it is the value below which 1% of the values fall. P2 is read as second decile, and it is the value below which 2% of the values fall. And P99 is read as 99th percentile. It is the value below which 99% of the values fall. So using the position locator formula, I is multiplied by n plus 1 divided by 100. The denominator is 100 because we are solving for percentiles. So suppose we have this data representing the scores of 8 students in an exam. These scores are 78, 65, 88, 56, 85, 74, 83, and 68. We arrange these scores in ascending order from lowest to highest. These scores become 56, 65, 68, 74, 78, 83, 85, and 88. Now, we solve for the position of 70th percentile. So we substitute in the formula. So I becomes 70 because we're looking for the value in 70th percentile. Then n is 8 because there are 8 scores. So 8 plus 1, 1 is constant. So 8 plus 1 is 9. We multiply it by 70. That becomes 630. Then divided it by 100. That becomes 6.30. This 6.30 tells us that the 70th percentile is somewhere between the 6th and 7th positions or observations or scores. That is between the scores 83 and 85. In particular, it is 30% of distance between them. So, the 70th percentile is calculated as the following. We have the sixth score, which is 83, plus 0.30, which is multiplied with the difference of 83 and 85. So 83 is the score in the sixth position, and 85 is the score in the seventh position. So remember, the position 6.30 is between the score in sixth position and the score in seventh position. So 85 minus 83, that's 2. Multiply it by 0.30, that becomes 0.60. Then we add it to 83, that becomes 83.60. So we have the score in 70th percentile, which is 83.60. So 70th percentile is the value below which 70% of the values fall. It means that 70% of the values fall under or less than the score of 83.60. So that ends our discussion on deciles, quartiles, and percentiles. We also have here the references used for this video. Thank you for watching and see you in my next videos.